Guys, it's your boy John, the Liquidator, coming back with another video. So it looked like Arch Manning fans is not happy with people saying that he's not going to be the number one overall pick for the 2027 draft. Now, I believe if Arch go out there and ball out, he got a very high ceiling with being the number one overall pick, simply off markability and simply off him just being able to perform on a very high level. But a lot of people know, can that college talent translate over to the big leagues? That is going to be the biggest question mark for Arch Manning, no matter how this season goes, whether he go out there and ball out and win the Heisman or he just look bad. Either way it go, he's going to be a first-round draft pick. Can't nobody shake it. Just on the developmental aspect alone, Arch Manning is going to garner somewhat of a first-round essence and the attention of big-time media. Now, I've been searching around on social media, and I came across this Twitter feed here. And on this feed, I believe on 3, Jack Boy, Joe Boy Kane said, give me your top 5 quarterbacks for the 2026 season. Draft style, not the best team. So that is the one everybody's tagging here, right? Well, in this, like Lucas Hill says, ready? Trinidad, Gunner, Marcel, John Matter, and Arch Manning. He got Arch Manning listed as the 5th one. Now, Dom here stated that Trinidad, Arch Manning, Gunner, Brom, and Keelan also is get Arch Manning listed as number 5. Somebody said, so Arch Manning doesn't exist either, I suppose. Another one, Arch Manning listed as 2nd. Now, many of Arch Manning fans is not happy with this, bro. Somebody said, is Arch Manning ready to live up to all the hype? I don't believe it's hype following Arch Manning. I really don't. I believe because if it was large hype surrounding him, we would be seeing ESPN talk about it, how they do other hyped up athletes. Trust me, I know a thing about covering hyped up athletes. I don't believe the hype is there quite yet with Arch Manning. Do I believe it's coming? Oh, it's coming this year. And to me, I believe it's coming sooner than we all would expect it to come, because now there's a battery imposed in this young man for him to go out there and play at a very, very high level. Because just like I stated before, man, in another video, everybody sees this stuff on social media. So if people think that guys are not paying attention, they very much is. And I bet you Arch Manning is seeing people like Emily Taylor list him as the number 2 best quarterback in 26, number 2 best quarterback in 26. People are still saying that. Somebody said most obvious attempts to tank for Arch Manning. Thus, now this is another story too that I did a couple of days ago, is stating how a lot of teams could be possibly tanking to acquire Arch Manning, man. I don't know, but something I do know is that I'm a numbers guy, and when I look at the numbers surrounding Arch Manning in viewership and click-through rate, there is going to be something there for Arch Manning. And if Arch Manning comes out this season in ball and turns around, get drafted next year in ball, oh my God, Arch Manning could be bigger than Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, Archie Manning, all the damn Mannings. If he go out here and live up to the name that's on the back of that damn jersey and surpass it all, my goodness, sky is the limit for Arch Manning. This one right here said the number 1 QB means Jack effing holy ish. You actually just dumb. Arch Manning was QB1 and hasn't even been that good. Mendoza was 2-star and won a Heisman. Same class of recruit, by the way. See how dumb you are. So there is a lot of people that don't like Arch Manning, bro, for whatever reason. Now, that's not my opinion to judge at all. But one thing I can say is when it comes to Arch Manning, we have to watch how he does this year, but really it don't even matter. We got to watch what he do when he make it to the NFL. See, the NFL is going to let us know exactly who Arch Manning is about to be. No disrespect to the collegiate level of football, but I want to see Arch Manning play in the NFL. Now, I came across this video right here too of some Arch Manning footage. Now, somebody said, I genuinely don't understand how people see this take and don't think Arch Manning has the potential to be QB1 for the next draft class. Second half of the season, Arch was cooking. Now, watch this right here. Look at this. Look at the arm strength, bomb down the field. That was probably a 40, 60 yard, 40 to 50 yard pass. Now, watch Arch Manning, the accuracy, ball right on the front shoulder of the receiver, right in front of the defender, right where it need to be. Look at Arch Manning. Look at him with his feet. Now, I talked about that, how Arch Manning got way better feet work than any Manning, bro. That's Eli and Peyton. Arch feet work is nasty, bro. Now, there was people talking about Peyton Manning's son too, but with this Manning family, bro, there's something cooking, and there's definitely something that needs to be watched when it comes to Arch. Because these throws that he made in the second half of that season was legendary. And I'm telling you right now, it's a reason why everybody feel a type of way about Arch Manning, because they don't want to see another Manning. I don't know what it is, man, with fans. It's like people don't want to see offsprings from other people do good. We seen this with Dion and Shador. We seen this with Bronny and LeBron. Now we're seeing it with Arch Manning. So to me, I don't think it's a race thing. I think it's just a hater thing, and people is hating that their last name, and it's just the jinx, man. Now, when Peyton Manning and Eli Manning was coming out, I don't think they received nearby as much hate as Arch is getting right now, because Arch is damn sure getting a lot of hate, bro. We all could agree on that. Somebody said also he's going to play just good enough to keep them out of having any chance at Arch Manning next year. Now, these are people saying that the Pittsburgh Steelers signing Aaron Rodgers is strictly to get Arch Manning. Somebody said people don't hate Arch Manning. People hate that he's being ranked a top 10 player when he very clearly hasn't even been a top 10 quarterback thus far. My goodness, bro. This is crazy. Somebody said, I actually don't think it's Arch or his family. Most people like the Manning's family. What's not to like? I think it's Texas. If he had gone to Ole Miss, Georgia, or Virginia, I'm not sure the venom would have been the same. No matter what it is, man. If Arch Manning go out there and win an Natty, everybody's going to forgive him, and everybody's going to move on. Guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Subscribe to the tribe. And until next time, man, shake the damn haters off. I'm out of here, man. Peace out.